Now, I need to get to this next person, and it's important that you sit down and listen to this and watch this because Charlotte Campbell joins me by phone. Her daughter is missing tonight. Charlotte, you said your daughter is 15 years old. Her name is Olivia. Tell us what happened.
She went to the concert with her friend. Spoke to her just before 10 o'clock. She was enjoying herself. And we've not heard anything from her since. We've phoned hospitals. We've phoned everywhere we can think. We've posted it on every social network, and there's nothing. There's no news of her. She's now registered as a missing person.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia is your daughter's name. She's 15 years old.
Yeah.
She is registered as a missing person. She was with
Yeah.
her best friend, you said. His name is Adam. The
Yeah,
hospital
he's
hasn't
missing as
found
well.
her. And he's missing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're not able to get her on the phone. It's going directly to voicemail?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. What are authorities telling you? Are they telling you anything?
They're not telling us anything. They're just registering them as missing people and telling us to wait by the phones.
Adam, her best friend's phone, you can't get through either.
No,
And
we can't
as I
get through to anyone.
understand, your husband, her father,
Her
went
father is out
to
looking.
for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you haven't
Yeah, but
heard
they've
anything.
just been put into a pub now and told to wait.
Yeah. And so, when was the last time you spoke with Olivia, Charlotte?
I spoke to her at about 8:30 this evening.
Yeah. We're going to put her picture. There she is. We're putting her picture up on the screen for our viewers to see. What do you want people to know about what parents like you are dealing with tonight? I mean, I don't know if you can even put it into words.
I can't. It's the most horriblest feeling ever to know that your daughter's there. You can't find her. You don't know if she's dead or alive. And I don't know how people can do this to innocent children.
Yeah.
I can't. It's the most horriblest feeling. Your daughter's there. You can't find her. You don't know if she's dead or alive.
So I have to say, I think you have your television up in the background. If you don't mind turning it down.
Yeah, I'll set it down.
Hopefully, Charlotte, that is just her phone isn't working and Adam's phone isn't working, and you'll be able to get in touch with her. That is the hope tonight.
Yeah, I just want her home. I want her home and I want her safe.
Yeah. At a concert with mostly teenage girls, horrific. One would wonder what kind of monster would want to do something like this if it does turn out to be terrorism or some sort of suicide bomb. Charlotte?
I've no idea what could go through their minds to want to injure innocent children. They're children. They haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah. Tell us about the children and going to this concert. She and Adam wanted to go to this concert. Obviously, was she the fan? Is Adam the fan? Or
They're both
fans?
Yeah, both great fans of her. It was a treat for Adam's birthday. And my daughter's been quite poorly lately, and Adam asked us to go as a treat for her as well. They've done nothing but talk about it, been excited for it, buying new clothes for it. You know, like normal teenage children, really, that are going to see one of their favourite artists. And it's ended in absolute carnage.
This is one reason it's so hard when your children, preteens and teens, to start letting them go off and do their thing on their own.
She'll never be going out again. She'll never be going out my sight again.
And in moments like this, Charlotte, it's almost impossible to find words to speak with you and to even question you, because I can't imagine what you're going through. And as we looked at the video that's coming in through social media, you see all those parents who are standing out front of that arena, just hoping that their children are going to run down those steps and into their arms. And I'm sure at any moment, every single moment, you are awaiting Olivia to give you a call on the phone or to come walking into the door.
Yeah, that's all I want. I just wanted to walk through the door. Phone me, text me. If anyone sees her, contact me. It's all over social media. You can contact me anyway. I just want her found.
Yeah. If we can put Olivia's picture up again, and if anyone out there has seen Olivia, Olivia is 15 years old. Olivia Campbell, her mother Charlotte joins us now by phone. Her mother says she just wants her to come walking in the door or call, but her cell phone is not working. Olivia went to this concert, the Ariana Grande concert, with her best friend Adam. Adam's phone isn't working either. They can't get through to either phones. Charlotte said she spoke to Olivia just after 8 o'clock tonight, Manchester time, as she was getting ready to go to this concert as the concert was starting. But she says she has been missing since 10:30 London time, is registered as a missing person now. She has reached out to all the hospitals. Her father is out there looking for her now. And as I understand, Charlotte, you said that they have been telling people like Olivia's father to gather in a pub to wait for information, correct? What are they saying?
Yeah, they're to go to the Parkin pub in Manchester and just wait there for any information rather than walking the streets and going to hospitals, because the hospitals are just getting flooded with people. It's easier if everyone's in one place, then the police can contact them there.
And we have to say, I spoke to another mother earlier, Charlotte, who said it was just chaos and people were running in all different directions. And it is possible that she dropped her phone. And just now she doesn't, maybe she, at this moment, she doesn't have a way, and Adam, they don't have a way to get in touch with anyone. Again, because it was pure chaos outside of that arena. Yeah,
Olivia knows my number. If she can get to her phone, she'll ring me. I know she will.
Yeah. Charlotte, we're going to let you go now. And if we can help you in any way, will you please get in touch with us? And if you hear from Olivia or Adam, please let us know. But our thoughts are out to you. Our prayers will go out to you, and we're wishing the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's tough. I want to bring in now Jim Maxwell. Jim is a retired FBI special agent. Tom Fuentes is a CNN senior law enforcement analyst, and Bob Baer, CNN intelligence and security analyst. Thank you all for joining us. I mean, this is the most horrific of circumstances. And as our Juliette Kayyem pointed out, each victim, each life is all worth the same, but it seems more horrific when there are children involved in this, Tom. Law enforcement officials are telling CNN that the likely cause of this explosion is a suicide bomber. If you were part of this investigation, what exactly would you be looking for right now?
Well, actually, Don, they're looking at so many things. That's why they have so many hundreds of individuals working on this kind of case. Try to identify the individual, that if he is the suicide bomber, who is he, where is he from, who are his friends or colleagues or others that might also be assisting in this plot or planning other attacks. The explosive device itself, what were the chemicals used, how was it wired, how was it set up?
Tom, can you stand by just a moment, please? Pardon the interruption. New video of this attack, of this bombing. Take a look.
Oh my God. What's going on? What just happened? What's going on?
So that's the newest video. Again, more video coming in from social media, people taking video on their cell phones. And that is exactly what they will be using in this investigation. Probably initially they're looking, Tom, at cell phone video. Every video that is put out there, you heard the explosion in the background and you can see people's reaction. That will definitely be part of the investigation.
Oh, absolutely. And you're also going to have a great deal of video coverage just around that arena, around the outside of it, that they might be able to pick up the individual going to the location or walking with whatever he was carrying, maybe a backpack or some other way to carry the device. So, that's a very arduous process to go through all those videos. It may take hours, it may take days to to go through area videos, the train station nearby. You know, just there's many avenues of investigation that have to be covered here, and it's very difficult. So they'll divide the investigation up into teams that will deal with the bomber, the device, the videos of the event, social media, other coverage, any information from sources about threats that may have been placed in social media or published about that, any groups that they may have been watching that could be tied to this. So there's many avenues, and they all have to be covered at once as much as they possibly can, with the assistance of law enforcement and intelligence services from throughout the world. The FBI has a large office in London. They'll be assisting in looking at their intelligence and any information that they may have, as well as querying the worldwide network of law enforcement and intel services.
Yeah. Tom, thank you very much. I want to bring in now Jim. Jim, let's talk about the human aspect of this before we move on to talk about other things, because you hear from a mother like Charlotte talking about her daughter Olivia wanting to get information out there. These parents, everyone, family members, want as much help as they can possibly get, and right now they're reaching out to anyone, even the news media, to get the word out about their relatives who are missing and they haven't heard from them.
Don, I can tell you that the demographic of this incident is particularly horrendous. Young children. This is a relatively new tactic. I can't imagine what the families and relatives of these children are going through right now. And also would point out the first responders. I can tell you in my career, anytime I had to deal with the death of a child, it's something that stays with you forever. And you know, that's going to be the aftermath of this event, people dealing with that. But this is the tactic of targeting this event after the event is significant in my eyes. Many times we go to these venues and they're very particular, and there's a lot of scrutiny about people going into these events, but there's little or no scrutiny on people coming out of these events. And choke points like transportation centers, parking lots, large exits are primary targets. And this is a chess game. These people watch these events and they look for the weakest points.
Yeah. We are just getting, Bob, I need to say we're getting, Ariana Grande is tweeting now. I just want to put it up on the screen. She's saying, broken from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry. I don't have words, and that is understandable. Bob, when speaking to that mother, I didn't have words as well. Obviously, that mother reached out to CNN because she wanted to get the information out about her daughter and her daughter's best friend. Ariana Grande saying there are no words tonight, and there are no words tonight, Bob Baer.
There are none at all. It's such a senseless act, attacking children who have no political connection with what's going on in the Middle East. I've seen these bombings in Israel, and it's without pity, and they intentionally target children. And that's part of the strategy. Their strategy is to kill children, to shock us, to get us to change our ways. What they don't realize, it just makes it worse for everybody. But these people, I've been up in those areas in Beeston and Manchester and interviewed them. They are completely isolated from British society, alienated like you can't believe, refused to talk to us. And during the two bombings, when so many more people were killed in the same fashion, they were indifferent. And again, I think we have to remember how easy it is to make these bombs. If this thing turns out to be acetone and peroxide, it's one person in a kitchen can make these things along with the detonator. You put in metal, shrapnel, and you can kill this many people, just one person. What we really need to know is if this is part of a bigger cell, because if it is, there could be more attacks. And the British are very good, but they're going to have to close this down very quickly for us.
National security analyst Juliette Kayyem also joins us again. And Juliette, you were the first one to bring up the aspect of the children here. Maximum impact, and that maximum impact is fear. And nothing strikes fear more than children and the vulnerability of children, parents, any loved one can tell you that.
Right. So those who know Ariana Grande, you know, she's sort of fearless, and a lot of the girls who like her sort of emulate that fearlessness, but right now there's just a lot of fear. It is terrifying to think, as we all do, to send your child to the other side of a security point to have a good time and then not be able to see them on the other end. But that's the purpose here. And I always like to leave people with advice rather than a fear. You cannot stop all these things from happening, but thinking through family unification becomes of utmost importance as we do these public events. As summer comes along, we're coming to a long weekend. Think it through. Once you are with your child, that is all that matters. Every parent listening knows that. And my heart goes out to that mother, and I hope we can, I hope she finds her, and this one is just different.